Tithing myths debunked. Have you ever heard that tithing sustained the Old Testament temple and priesthood? That's a myth propagated by people unfamiliar with the Old Testament and history. Alfred Edersheim, a Jewish convert to Christianity and Bible scholar, is considered to be the foremost academic authority on Judaism. He explains that priests received sustenance from 24 sources. Their portion of the tithe was one of the least of those sources. And buildings? None of the tithe in the Old Testament went towards a building's maintenance. A flat tax paid every year maintained the temple. Nehemiah 10 verse 32 tells us the Israelites agreed to each give 1/3 of a shekel yearly towards the temple's upkeep. A yearly temple tax was still in place at the time of Jesus. He told his disciples in Matthew 17 verse 26 that they were exempt from the temple tax, but he paid it anyway so as not to offend them. In summary, those who think the Jewish religion was simply sustained by a tithe are not very familiar with Judaism or with the Old Testament. Using the Old Testament priesthood as a model for Christian ministry today would require us to reinstate animal sacrifices and many other offerings and regulations, not just tithes. Either we are under all of the regulations of Mosaic law, or we are not under any of them. Subscribe for more content that challenges the religious status quo and helps you grow up in all things into Christ.